It's 6:15 now. Precision and passion. A group of UTSA students preparing for liftoff later this month. These aspiring female engineers are building a rocket and it's getting the attention of NASA. I got a chance to meet these incredible ladies and learn more about their mission.
And then we will stack the main section onto this aft.
At UTSA's main campus, 4 senior mechanical engineering students are building a rocket by hand. A blend of calculations and creativity. These young women put their heads together to soar new heights.
None of us had built a rocket before this, and now we're on our third.
The bumpy road to brilliance started last fall. Their initial proposal was centered on a smaller rocket design.
We realized that certain designs weren't going to work, and then certain things were not commercially available for us to buy, so we ended up having to change it and reiterate on that design a couple of times.
2 tester rockets laid out the blueprint for this full-scale 9-foot model. It's made with a combination of materials they hope will stay intact during its final launch. The goal? To fly 5,500 feet. The real test occurs the first weekend of May. That's when teams from across the country will attend the NASA Student Launch Challenge in Alabama. The Roadrunner Rocketeers are the only all-female team from Texas.
This is the first time, fingers crossed, that we're going to Huntsville to launch in this NASA student launch competition. There have been at least one group before, but then it was 2020 and everything got canceled that spring.
Assistant Professor Dr. Daniel Pineda hopes to make this a regular trip for UTSA engineering students. This all-female team setting the standard in a usually male-driven major.
It's kind of a stereotype, that women aren't as good as men, and so we all have that kind of extra determination to prove something, and I feel like that all kind of we motivate each other to do better, and that helps the product be better.
So far, the Roadrunner Rocketeers have launched their full-scale rocket 3 times just to make sure it's competition ready. And here is one of the videos from their launches, and you can see it's been quite the success. Look at that thing go, just right up into the air. They make it look so easy. I was like, y'all are just so smart. Look at that. The group told me, too, that the challenge is not just about how high the rocket flies. To earn the most points, they have to be spot on with what they predicted. And so in other words, did their design come together like they said it would? Did the rocket fly as high as they wanted? And at the speed they projected? Did it return to Earth in one piece? Things like that. And of course, we'll find out soon when that launch happens. Launch day is Saturday, May 3rd.
How high did it fly?
How high did it fly?
Yeah.
So they're projecting 5,500 feet that it
No
will go
kidding.
that high. I don't know about their testers,
mile up.
but it's really high.
I'm curious too. You said did it return to Earth? So does it come down a parachute?
Yes,
or?
yes. They have a whole thing going on the inside of the rocket where they have several small parachutes that launch at different times. Yeah. Very interesting stuff
Very
happening
impressive,
on.
ladies.
And they get school credit if they win.
Nice.
And some networking opportunities as well. So it's a big deal for these ladies.
Might be a decent day to launch a rocket.
Yeah, having a